Arsenal's search for a new wide forward continues, and with Cody Gakpo being a man on their wish list last summer, and with him becoming the top goal scorer in the Eredivisie this season, could the Gunners be back in for it? Could Manuel Locatelli be in for a potential Arsenal move? Yo guys, T19 back with another video here, and if you are excited, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, as we are getting ever closer to 300 subscribers. If you would also like to follow me on the social media, the links will be down in the description below, so be sure to check that out. So yes, before we get into the actual video, I would like to say thank you for how well the last video did. It got a lot of interactions, but looking past that, there were some very nice, very supportive comments. Stay tuned to the end of the video, as I will do a shout out for some of the guys whose comments actually touched me and sort of encouraged me. I'd like to say thank you. This is something that's very underrated, you know, when you're trying to do your best with what you have and then you put it out there, you're worried on whether you're going to get slandered, you know, and people go down, put supportive comments. It's lovely to see, and I would like to say thank you very much. Stay tuned to the end, because I will be rewarding you with a shout out. It all kicks off when Fabrizio Romano spoke on positions Arsenal could strengthen in January. He said they will be ready in case there will be good opportunities. Midfielder and winger were two possibilities considered in the summer and still in the potential plans, but it depends on the players. So if you ask any Arsenal fan that follows the team or watches videos on this channel, they will tell you that Arsenal are definitely in search of a midfielder and a wide forward. And there is a part that really stands out to me from this Fabrizio Romano quote, where he said they'll be looking for opportunities, but it depends on the player. This is a case of Arsenal choosing to sign profile over name. When people talk about Arsenal's transfer strategy and say, oh, they're so smart, they're so clever, they're getting lucky, to me, I don't know how to react, because it's very simple. You pick the profile you need and then you go into the markets and sign that profile. Clubs like Man United, they do name over profile. Look at the signing of Casemiro. Yes, he's a very good defensive midfielder, but is he the game-controlling midfielder that Man United needed? No, he isn't, and currently he isn't getting into Erik ten Hag's team, even though they spent a lot of money on him. So when Arsenal identify the profile they want, they will wait in the markets for the right player. A perfect example is the Dusan Vlahovic situation. Arsenal could have paid, £70 million for Dusan Vlahovic, but when they saw the player was not the exact profile and it was going to cost a lot of money, they decided to wait until the summer where they could get Gabriel Jesus. Dusan Vlahovic, I've watched Vlahovic play since he signed for Juventus. He is not doing what Gabriel Jesus does. Vlahovic is the classic striker, stand up front, make runs, create chances. That's what he does. But Gabriel Jesus will drop deep, create chances for others. He will still make those runs. Yes, he isn't the tallest or the most physical of strikers, but boy is he the definition of a bullet striker. A striker who will make things happen in the box. We're not here to talk about Gabriel Jesus, but that is just trying to explain what Fabrizio was saying when he said it depends on the players. So we could be sure that whatever Arsenal signings will come through in January, it will definitely be profile over name. Now, in terms of the midfielder they want to sign someone who can play as a defensive midfielder, that is the Thomas Partey rule, and someone who could also somewhat deputise for Granit Xhaka. And could that midfielder be Manuel Locatelli? Well, reports in Italy claim that Arsenal are interested in signing Manuel Locatelli from Juventus, but could cost a minimum of £35 million. Arteta and his super team have liked the player for a long time. The Gunners would have no problem satisfying Juventus on the economic demand. Do you guys remember Euro 2020, where Italy won the Euros and Locatelli was a somewhat big part of it? Immediately after the Euros, Arsenal wanted to sign the player from Sassuolo, but he chose to stay all over in Turin. He decided to stay in Italy and move over to Juventus. Well, since moving over to Juventus, things haven't gone to plan. Juventus currently sits 8th in the Serie A. They have not been playing good football since after the Euros. They've lost Paulo Dybala, they lost Cristiano Ronaldo. His creative numbers are dropping. His passing numbers are dropping. The season before he signed for Juventus, he was completing, I think, around 80 passes per 90. That has halved, and he's completing 35 passes per 90 right now. Deep down, we know what Locatelli can become. We know he's an elite passer. We know how creative on the ball he is. We know he can be a deep line playmaker. But the problem to me is Juventus. They are tactically bad. This season, they've been poor. Massimiliano Allegri, to me, tactically, he is a novice. Juventus look all over the place, and playing as a midfielder in a team that isn't structured, it's very hard to complement the game. So Manuel Locatelli probably has seen that he made a mistake and he wants to move clubs. But of course, after what happened in the summer of 2021, I want to know you guys' opinions. Would you take Manuel Locatelli at the Emirates Stadium, or do you think Arsenal should pursue other targets? And if you think we should pursue other targets, what names do you think we should pursue? Let me know in the comments below. Moving on to Arsenal's wide forward options, let's talk Mykhailo Mudryk. According to Fabrizio Romano, Shakhtar wanted around 50 million euros for Mudryk in August. Probably 40 million euros plus add-ons were enough. Today, I'm sure they want way more than 50 million euros for their star. It could probably be as high as 60 to 65 million euros. Yes, Mudryk has been playing well. He is a star for them this season with 3 goals and 7 assists in 9 appearances. Yes, he's playing very well at the moment. But ask yourself this question: will Arsenal pay 60 million for someone who plays in Ukraine, has proven he can play at the top level, not to talk of playing in the Premier League? Unfortunately, the answer is no. So I don't think Mykhailo Mudryk for 60 million euros will be a transfer that we'll see happen. But Fabrizio Romano did say Arsenal will be looking for opportunities, and could that opportunity be Joao Felix? Or Fabrizio Romano said the reality is that on the player side, with the agent Jorge Mendes, they are trying and exploring the markets to find some potential suitors for 2023. Since before I became a YouTuber, when Joao Felix signed for Atletico Madrid, I didn't see that transfer as something that made sense. Watching him play for Benfica, he was a player that liked to run forward with the ball, take risky decisions, play risky passes. But signing for Diego Simeone means you have to cut all that off, and he has refused to do that, which is why he has been coming on as a substitute in recent games. I think Jorge Mendes has seen that it is time to leave Atletico Madrid, where Joao Felix can play his best football. But we know this transfer, he's transferring from Atletico Madrid, one of the Spanish giants, so Arsenal will definitely require Champions League football to get this player. If Arsenal qualify for the Champions League, yes, it might be an expensive transfer, but do you guys want to see Joao Felix brought to the Emirates Stadium? Let me know in the comments below. Moving on to a major transfer target for Arsenal, we are going to talk about Cody Gakpo. Well, according to Gianluca Di Marzio, he's a very, very good player. It depends on what PSV wants for him. I think United or Arsenal or Spurs, for that matter, are in the right project for a quality player like him. 12 goals, 13 assists last season. This season, 13 goals, 11 assists in just 17 appearances in all competitions for PSV. The player is on fire. And playing for PSV Eindhoven, we know he agreed to join Leeds, but PSV wanted to keep the player. If he was agreeing personal terms with Leeds don't really offer much financially. Imagine when Arsenal coming for him in January. The player will be at the Emirates on Thursday when Arsenal hosts PSV in the Europa League. We'll be able to get a closer view of what Cody Gakpo is made of. But my friends, if the price tag then was £30 million, what will it be now when he is balling for them? He's absolutely on fire. I think it could potentially rise to around £50 million. I haven't really watched that much of Cody Gakpo, but what I do know is he's a player that operates on the left-hand side and could operate on the right-hand side as well. I know he's creative as well, but those of you who do watch Cody Gakpo, let me know in the comments below. Is he a player that Arsenal should be paying 50 to 60 million euros or 50 to 60 million pounds for? Let me know down in the comments below. Moving on, and we are now at the shout-out section. I'm going to read out the comments and yeah, we'll move like that. The first comment is from Edward Ogada. Come on, bro, I'll help this channel grow. COIG. Thanks a lot, bro. Much love, G. I did reply as well. Oh, yes, and in the last video, I did say if you wanted a shout out, comment hashtag T19YT. Infamous Glow did that. Apparently, I looked into him and he is a YouTuber, so you guys check his channel out as well. He's a gaming YouTuber, Minecraft. Yeah. Edward Ogada again says cool with the eye heart emojis. Then A Sukun, come on G, waiting for the next upload. The next upload is this video. Much love G. Yeah, I think that's it. Also, this video got 45 likes at the time of recording, and that is massive. In the video I said, could we smash 20 likes? Double that and added 5. I love you guys so much. Thanks for all the support you give me on this channel, and I'll keep trying to make good videos for you guys. Yeah. We have come to the end of this video. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one.